Good morning and good afternoon, good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this moment. I say welcome to the 65th edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. And before I go into looking at the global market and the local market, I will start with saying don't forget to use your stop loss at any given time. Whatever you are trading, whether you are trading FS, you are trading stock, you are trading commodity, don't or you are trading ETF or any other index you are trading, don't forget what to use your stop loss at any given time. Take away emotion from your decision. That is why you should have a goal, a plan, and a tool. That these tools and the plan and your goal will guide you for what to do at the right time. Once you have your stop loss or have taken away emotion, you will always stay ahead of the market and your profit will be in green or your trading will be in green. That is that. Yes, I will tell you that before now, the global stock market already was heading for a huge loss for the week before the news of China rate cuts reverse the trend this hour. I can see that most of the indices, most of the markets across the globe, are trying to breathe out at this hour because of what the news of China cutting rate. And at the same time, don't forget that also they've given signal of what of lifting up the lockdown here and there. That is what is giving the market kind of a push at this hour. And don't forget that also that the earnings of these companies the earnings in this matured market, especially US and in Europe, they are not also looking up as expected. Yes, there are some industries or some sectors that did well, but I'll tell you that the result that also came recently from the retail companies or retail outlets over there, especially the one that came from Walmart and Target. I will tell you that the earnings of this company fell by 17 and 25% respectively. When I mean earnings, their profit line. And these numbers were disappointing to investor. And this has been the impact of what the high inflation in that environment. Don't forget that I said it in this class yesterday that inflation in US is hitting 40 years high. That also in Europe, especially in England and in Canada 31. These are the factors that are playing. Those companies that are into marketing of or sale of stable food. You don't forget that this inflation has a way of affecting people's what pocket, and also when you are not investing your fund or whatever cash you have is also losing value because of high prices, and also prices going up on the dramatically on a small in a short period. This is what is happening already on those companies. But I will tell you that crude oil price also continue to oscillate, but as to speak now, it's trading around the 111.30 per barrel, which is good. But like I always said that companies that are into oil related business, I think investors that are in this forum, both in the that attend our master class or not, I always tell them this is time you should use where you are seeing positive fundamental news, affecting a sector positively, the right time for you to be in those sectors, especially in the crude oil business. Down here in Nigeria, you know that life of Steplat and Owando are the major one in crude oil business. And as far crude oil price remain above $100, which we know that between now and the next 2 years, the price of crude oil will remain relatively on this. Despite if the expected recession, if recession comes in 2023 or all, I will tell you the demand for because of the nature of the what of the oil. For me, this is where you should be looking at. That is why stock like Steplat, even yesterday I saw it kind of making a little kind of shake. I'll tell you that is where you should be. The company performance has improved. You can see their performance post-COVID. High, they have on quarterly and on a yearly basis also with their earnings. In the last Q1, the result they delivered, I will tell you that was a missed number. And if you look at that result very well, you can see that the tax, the liability they paid for that sector will even eat their profit. Still, it's a good one for Steplat. I see potential in that kind of company. But what to support the price with there. Despite the news that were carried in the market, that their move to acquire assets in the mobile as well that was not approved by the regulators still they are not sleeping. They are still working to make sure because they have the resources to do it. For me, this is what where you should look at. Despite the acquisition, whether it's coming or not coming, already you have seen their performance without the acquisition. That should tell you that the company is heading somewhere. I see potential in that economy because as far crude oil price in the next 2 years will remain above $100 the way it's going. Because even now that China has gradually also lift up some lockdown activities, in their some provision, it's also going to boost the demand of oil. And even when they enter summer, I see that oil. Remember, for that is where you should look at. If Owando was to become born again tomorrow, we'll start seeing a good number. These are the way that they will benefit from it. And also, if Transcorp, their oil well is also active, fine. After many people are getting a lot of good things at this period in terms of oil. But those companies that are related to oil business, this is where you should also look at. And also, if you look at that step line, look at the numbers. Their top line was up. Their earnings, which is their profit, that was a bit in a decline. But go to their cash operating cash flow for that company step line. See that it moved from 1.7 billion to about 72 billion for just in a quarter. It tells that those companies they have really cash to play with, and also they are having a kind of cash flow that is to support their earnings. And that is why if you are looking for a company to invest, look at a company that has what stability. Our stability, it is this cash flow that will support what stability. And that is why I say want to know whether a company earning will be sustained in the future, look at what is happening in the earnings and the cash flow. When cash flow is going up and earnings is going up, it's like the sign of sustainability. But when earnings is going up and cash flow is declining, that earnings cannot be sustained for a while. For me, that is why how to invest. But before we go into looking at companies, but I want to look at what happened in a press result. But before going there, I want to look at our normal class before we start looking at chart. Today we're looking at what we call ADS. ADS is what we're looking at, and that is why I display this chart that you are seeing now at this hour. ADS. ADS is average direction index that gives you a strength indicator. It tells you the strength of the strength of the trend. You want to see how far this trend will go in an up direction or down direction. It is the ADS that will give you such information. And that is why most time when I mention ADS is above 20, above 30, tells you that the strength of the move, either in up direction or down direction, you need to know. That is why you have green here, you have red, and you have blue. I will tell you that the ADS index consists of 3 lines. We have green, red, and blue, which you can see. Some cases can be black depending on the chart you are using. But now you can see this today on display. Then the green is what we call the D1, which is the bullish line. Then the red one, which is the negative D1, which is the bearish line, and the blue one, which is what we call the ADS strength line. ADS strength line. You can see, and this is for at close of market yesterday. You can see that the market can see that the ADS here can see the D1 plus is almost going up at this point now, turning up before it was coming down. But why the strength line was still up, tells that things are still, market is still strong, despite there was kind of a pullback before MTN acquisition turned the market yesterday. You can see that's what I want to explain. They said the D1 line that is on the top is in control. That is, if the D1 line is heading up, strength is what is supporting the D1. That means you are seeing momentum behind that movement. That is on top of what and in control. Blue is on top and in control. You can see it. That is how to use this line. Once you know how to use it, you don't have issue with it at all. You can also, like I always say, because we have a different time frame. You have a 1 hour time frame, you have a day time frame, you have weekly. But each candle on the chart represent price movement, either down or up over a period. Like I just said, either 1 week or not. But when the negative D1 cross over the positive D1 line, it gives a buy signal. For you to know whether to jump in or not. This is what it is. As also the D1 line also appear as if it is what it is in control, and that at that time you can see that there's a rising up, heading up to show that the ADS indicator, and as that time the strength over it is going up. As also ADS turn up, that is also even more, that it is more bullish. That means as it turns up, and it is still going down, tell that you are seeing a more what a bearish situation because it's going down, suggesting a downward move, is coming ahead, so that you will know and take time and take action immediately. When the AD, when the AD plus AD1, sorry, that is the green line, cross the red one, and the blue line also, in the same point up, it shows that the uptrend is strong, and that is also a time also for you to also put your position and watch what is happening in the market at that particular time. That's why I said this, indicators we are teaching is to guide you. That's why I ask you that, our I kind of advise that get the Investdata toolbox for detailed analysis, how to do this thing. The ADS negative one line is closing, up the crossing line of D1. Another particular time, the black, which is the blue AD1 line now is also crossing up. You see how, but at this moment I want to show something. You can see that this is the blue one, then the market is strong. And you now see also the green one, which is a bullish line, coming down, but now it's crossing up. And as you see, the blue line is above the what, the green one here up here. Says that the bull is still in charge and the strength in the market was very, very strong. You can see, it's a sign that the market is bullish, because as now ADS is trading about 67.24 that yesterday. You can see market is still strong. That's why you can see market is making a new high. That's why that yesterday market able to break out the 2007 highs to another region with almost a good margin. For me, it's a good one for the market. This is how to know what to do. As long as the as long as the plus D1 is above the, sorry, as long as the negative D1 is above the plus D1, that's where the price will shoot for. But as long as the green one now is above the red, and also the AD line, which is the indicator, is above the green one, tells that the market is very, very strong. This is how you should know how to use it. And if you want to learn more about ADS, I think you should also get that indicator so that you can read more of it, and also watch the video and see how it is used for more explanation. I think that is how far we can go on this part this hour. Let's quickly go to the market, and this is the market today. But as we speak, we want to look at what is the state of this market at this hour. Then, sorry, before I go to the market, I want to quickly look at the result of Presco that came to the market yesterday. After the market has closed, I will tell you that these numbers are very, very fantastic, impressive. Starting with the top line of Presco, top line, which is the turnover or revenue, we call it, move from 23.89 billion to 47.11 billion, representing about 97% up. This tells that this stock is into new market. And don't forget that last year they also acquired a new company that is into the same business of Fiat Nigeria in Port Harcourt. That company they acquired has even broken even before they enter into that company, and they paid fully, and that you can see going to reflect further in their work. As we speak, it might not reflect much here because just the acquisition was done even within the year, almost towards the end of 2021 financial year. It might not reflect, but from their Q1 and also going through the future, might see that capacity expansion or capacity building transforming the company. But if you also go further look at what is you and I are interested in, is the PAT, which is the earnings. Earnings move from 5.26 billion to 19.282 billion, representing about almost 300% up, about 276.81% up. This is more than triple or even double what they did in 2020. This tells you that this company also is open somewhere that you should look at. Don't forget what is happening globally in the palm oil, the fossil fuel area, and all those stuff, and some nations also that are into palm oil not exporting. What advantage that Kokomo and Presco is going to take in that space? You should also put that in the back of your mind. At the back of your mind, whenever we are looking at this sector. And don't forget that agricultural sector and the telecoms are the one driving our economy in terms of GDP, and also that will also even the demand here locally, they've not supply kind of meet demand. For me, it's a good one to look at, but this number is speaking for itself. If you also look at the what we call the earning per share, move from 5 naira to go to 19 naira 82 kobo. can see, because the share in issue as we speak now is about 1 billion, and see that it's easy for you to get what is happening in terms of earning. For profit margin, this is where I'm very interested. So I also have to look at it twice. Profit margin from 22.02% to 42.07. It tells you that in every 1 naira sales that this company is making, about 42 kobo is retained as earning. And I tell you, it's rare to get it in company. It is only this company before now. You see this thing in the Access Bank book. I think a UCAP now, and this company and few that were seeing this kind of improved efficiency in terms of managing their funds. I mean, you can see that what they are making from every 1 naira say they make is improving, which is good. I can also some of them also in industrial goods are putting this kind of report. For me, it's a good one. This is a good number for what for Presco. Don't forget also the dividend of this company moved from 2 naira they pay in 2020 to almost 7 naira 60 kobo. Forgetting that they paid sorry, in addition to they paid 1 naira before interim, and the final dividend they pay now is 6 naira 60 kobo. They added to that 1 naira is about 7 naira 60 kobo they are paid for the financial year ended 2021. It's a good one. But as I said, like, if you remember what I just said when we were starting, that cash flow is very, very important. If you go down and look at the operating cash flow of this company, it is excellent. Their cash flow moved from about 11.9 billion to 20.08 billion in the same in 1 year. It tells you that their cash flow is strong and it's going to improve further with acquisition they've just done, and also with the price of their product going up, and having market to supply all this. I see all this going to change the face of Presco. If you see Presco anything pull back, jump in, even at this price, go ahead and buy. With the earnings we are seeing now, we have not seen their Q1. Q1 will give us where they are heading already in 2022. But with this result, I'm telling you, and also the positive news in the sector, this company is going somewhere so that you can take advantage of this price we are seeing now. And also their payout is not bad. If you look at what they paid and that of Okomu, yes, Okomu paid 8 naira, this paid 7 naira, 7 naira. We can see that Presco is really matching Okomu, and very soon it's going to also overtake the way it's going. It's a matter of time. That is why every investment is against expectation and against the future. That means this is what opportunity you have. We are seeing the numbers now. I will tell you, don't forget that in Investdata, will tell you that when you see a number, when I mean numbers, earnings is going up, you are seeing volume going up, you are seeing positive sentiment, and also you are seeing positive technicals in that company, in that sector, or any company. That is where you should also build your tent. I see potential and also value in Presco. That means if you are not in that stock, take advantage of any pullback to buy. If you are there, don't stop. Also learn how to take profits slowly. Like those that are in profit, nothing stops you to your profit, but take it slowly and also watch the market. Yes, come back to the market life. Let's look at what is happening in the market. As we speak now, market is marginally in red, just a little pullback from the what market closed yesterday. But I will tell you, looking at this chart here, you can see that what we call bullish engulfing already. You can see it here, already covering what market has addressed and even pull back here. That is why you need to know. I said market is down marginally. Market is trading at, as we speak now, 53,263.1.08. That means market is down marginally by 12.41 points, representing 0.02% in the red. Marginal down. As we speak now, the market is also not looking too good, because even the market breadth is already negative. Why the index action is also telling us that the market is on a small slide as we speak. As we speak now, we're having 16 losers against 10 gainers at this hour, and those 10 gainers is led by Mark Nichols, consolidated or industrial, what we call it, leading, followed by the Miss Oil, then Beja Paint, Royal Exchange Insurance, and Abebe Building. These are the one topping the gainers chart. On the other side, we have the split side, the loser side. We have number one store that is leading the decline here is what we call hello. Can you hear me? Like the network is having a problem. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello. Like the network is having a problem. Can you hear me? Hello. Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, let's start from here. You can see the T line here. You can see the blue line. Market is already on top of the T line. Say the market is good. can see also the MACD trying to turn up again. There is a day chart we are looking at this hour. Tells you what is happening in that position as to speak. Let's also go to 1 hour chart and see what is happening in 1 hour chart now. 1 hour chart is good. You can see that it's above the T line for the market, and fund is entering, and MACD is becoming more bullish on the market. For quick one, because of our time, like the internet, taking up some of our time. But let's look at from stock before our time is fast spent. Let's look at what is happening in Zenith Bank. Then we'll now look at GT code, and let's see what is happening in Zenith Bank at this hour. Yes, let's see what is happening in Zenith Bank. You can see Zenith Bank on a 1 hour chart, see resting on the T line, and MACD is flat here to give us direction. For money flow is entering on a 1 hour chart, trading above for around almost touching the 50 points for money flow on our chart. But let's go to a day chart and see what it's doing. Almost also looking up and see and trying to also go bullish, but let's see what now, and slightly resting on the T line on the and I'll tell you what this stock has formed. It has formed if you draw a line here. Let's see let's draw a line here. Take it here, down here, fine, yes, it here. Yes, now come here, pick it again, pick here, can draw from here. Tell you this is all called at this point now. Look at this triangle. At this point, it's waiting for a breakout here, up or down. Say that this stock is looking for either a breakout up or down. Say that this is what we call a re-ascending triangle. At the same time, you can see that this stock is either up or down. Anywhere once it break up, you are want to look at this stock, because as you're looking at this chart, you can see where Zenith Bank is going from here. It's waiting for a trigger either up or down. That's why you need to put your eyes on the Zenith Bank and watch. But I believe that banking stock will do more, in second half of the year. Anytime the CBN Central Bank hike rate or kind of, that's where you see more positive number that will support most of the bank. But for other banks there that are really doing well, will see their numbers fine. Nothing stop you for the those that are income investor or secretary. These are where you're looking at to see where they are going. All this like this symmetrical triangle is a very good positive triangle. I tell you, a reversal or a continuation. You can see either up or down. For me, it's a good one for the stock. Let's quickly look at another one there. Let's look at GTB, UBA. Sorry, let's look at UBA. UBA the next day. Let's look at UBA and see what UBA is doing and see volume in that stock. Let's see what UBA is doing for us to know. And this is the chart for UBA. As good as UBA is also marginally below the T line, and also is bearish. You can see it here. You can see it here. You need to watch to see UBA break out this T line, and also reversal to see from to speak now on the day chart. One is not entering UBA now. You can see that's why I can see what it's telling you, and that is why the price remain at this what it is at this hour. Let's look at 1 hour chart for UBA to see what is happening there too. On the 1 hour chart, to speak now, you see, yes, it has broken down, broken up the T line, but still, to speak, sellers are in control. That put down here, and see where it is now. See below the T line now, where the price is at this moment. Let's see, try to go up or take on down below the T line. Yes, on our chart, you can see like position taking. That's why it moved it off before the sellers sold it down. You can see we are seeing a green, here, and also we're seeing an improved volume on the 1 hour chart, which is good. And money flow is looking up, and MACD is yet to confirm, but MACD is slightly looking bullish on the 1 hour chart, but we need to confirm. But on a day chart, it's not looking where money flow is looking down for UBA. Let's quickly look at what is happening in also in GT code. GT code. GT code, you can see GT code is also trading below the T line. You can see all this banking stock. Apart from Zenith Bank, you can see the GT code and the UBA was seeing fund leaving these stocks. Funds are not entering this week. I see as low that even below 20, it's reading 13 point something for GT code on our chart. So quickly look at the day chart to see what is happening in GT code as we speak. Let's quickly look at 1 hour a day chart for GT code. Even at the day chart, you can see it's still below the T line. Yes, try to go bullish, but not strong yet, but below the T line. No, and morning phone try to come up on a day chart, but have not pointed up, still on the down. Let's still watch all this banking stuff. We're also seeing a good chart formation pattern for GT code. Let's see how far it will go. But finally, before we round up this class, let's look at what is happening in Presco that released the result. As I explained, let's look at the chart of Presco at this moment. Let's see what is happening in that Presco. That's what is happening in Presco as we speak. The result release, market reacting to the result. As we speak, on a day chart, you can say the MACD is not looking good on the chart now, but money flow is trying to turn up at this level, but still not as confirmed on the day chart. You can see why it is trending here. There's no breakout now. See that 200 naira flat was seen on. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. That will give us what is happening on the stock. The stock, as we speak, there's a sign of you can see that the stock will soon also catch fire. If you look at the 1 hour chart, you can look at this histogram, see where it's going, and also look at where the blue line is trying to once across. And as we speak, money flow is reading 77. It's still high. Fund is still entering the stock, but once we break out this level now, as we speak now, I'll tell you on 1 hour chart, it's still doing around 180. You can see 180 activities here. I can see that is where we're seeing anything break out before we can see where far is going from here. Let's say the volume is still not too attractive, but I believe that MACD is telling us that it's pointing to become bullish. You can see the two momentum indicators pointing towards direction, same direction. It's a good one for the stock. With the number, let's see how far it will go, how far it will go today or next week. Now that we give their corporate action, let's see how far the stock will go from here. Let's see how far it will go from this hour now. Okay. On this note, we say thank you for your time, and we look forward to see you in tomorrow question and answer. You can ask your question. But sorry for the internet. I think the internet had an issue in the process. It was coming up and down. But say see you tomorrow, and also enjoy the rest of your trading day and have a good weekend ahead. Thank you, and God bless you all.